Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
And 15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So we got a trailer for Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network's been putting out a lot of trailers, a lot of new shows, a lot of old shows are ending. So I guess they're trying to bring in the next crop of shows. So we have an Infinity Train. I remember seeing this like in 2016. They had a little clip and it was really funny. I thought, I hope they make that one day. And looks like this is a new trailer that came out a couple weeks ago. So hopefully this is being made now. Very mysterious. We have
very cool.
What looks like a young girl, maybe 13, 14, 15, that age.
Yeah.
She is in this, she gets pulled away from home somehow, and she has a number on her hand. She doesn't know where it came from or what it means, and it's called Infinity Train.
Yep, and there's a train in the background.
If we get the trailer or the clip that came out in 2016, she's on a train, and she has to make her way through all the different cars. She has no way. She says she was there for weeks.
Yeah.
So she has no idea to get off or where it goes, if there's an ending to it.
Yeah, and the train almost looks like it's just going to nothingness. It's like one of those mysterious...
It looks like it's in no man's land.
Yeah.
So this actually looks kind of cool. The art style has changed from the 2016 version to this one. And it's not necessarily better or worse. It's just different.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Like the backgrounds are like, they almost look like they're watercolor.
Yeah, and she's
smudge.
like more penciled in.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, you told me that the fact this is 3 years ago, well, I should say 2 years ago, it makes sense to me because I think the art style is way better than what we see now in cartoons.
It is still simplistic,
but better.
But it's its own thing, at least.
Yeah.
It isn't, it's not Thundercats Roar.
It's
It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that crazy, stupid chibi look to it. But this looks like another show that looks like kids can like it because it's gonna have like, she went to the world of whoopee cushions or something. But it looks like it has like a pretty cool kind of sci-fi thing to it, kind of like a Quantum Leap situation, in a weird kind of way.
Yeah.
But this looks kind of fun.
Yeah, I got the vibe of like almost like a sci-fi short story. Like, you wake up and you're on this train.
And then she has this mysterious glowing hand now that has a number, and she doesn't realize what it is. I'm wondering, after each time she beats something, does it go lower or does it go higher?
Or like if she helps out, like because if it gets to a train car, it could be literally just like a regular train car, or it's like a whole world.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if she has to do, I have to do so many good deeds before I can leave, or if it counts down, does she die, or
does he escape?
Yeah, or if she can get off, or it looks interesting. I'm definitely intrigued about the whole story. Looks kind of cool.
And she's very smart in math, and it looks like all other kinds of stuff like history and all that stuff. She seems like that
smart
girl, but it's not hit over your head with it in the show.
Yeah, she doesn't look like an irritating person.
No.
It looks like, again, if we can count the 2016 clip, she gets a little irritated, but she's not like, I'm the smartest person in the room and you're just a moron. She loses her temper a little bit, but she doesn't put down the other characters. Like she has like this little ball robot orb guy.
That's like two people.
And she's like, you have to split yourself in two to weigh out the balance. And she didn't like berate him for not knowing that. Yeah. I thought that was nice. That's nice. I hope they keep that character.
Yeah,
trait.
please don't add any of the newer stuff that's happening in content.
And also I kind of like the whole with the robot itself, the whole yin and yang.
Yeah,
there's the super negative side and there's the super positive side.
Yeah, like it has two voices.
Yeah,
it's kind of fun. Again, and in that clip, the 2016 one, she ends up like in a world with a bunch of dogs, and it's cute and it's funny. I'm wondering if all that's still going to translate to the new
That's
version.
what I'm worried about. Since you told me that 2-year difference, I'm worried about that.
A lot of stuff might have changed. That happens a lot.
I hope not.
Where an initial concept will go through like a million different iterations. They definitely changed the art between the two years that have passed. Hopefully they keep that same kind of sense of like, randomness, but also you learn a lesson too a little bit for the kids and for the adults to understand.
That's funny. I think in the new trailer they didn't show the train, did they?
No.
So I wonder, is that even going to be
during
part of this?
It's still called Infinity
I want
Train.
to say there was something in the background. It might have been the train. I'm not sure.
Maybe that's like the beginning where she's walking around in nothingness. Might as well get on this train, and then she gets stuck on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why it entices you. It's like that mirage. Yeah, hey, look, there's water here.
And the numbers were different in the little short. She was like at 53,
and in the beginning it's like 150 something.
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
So that might even be in the middle of the.
Or maybe it goes up and down and just changes.
Changes, yeah. So I think it's great. It's another good show for Cartoon Network because then
Adventure Time's ending.
A lot of the shows are ending, and also
this looks unique. This looks different. I like it. It got me intrigued. Like, this could be interesting.
And you can do whatever. Like every cart can be something completely different.
Yeah.
So you can have a lot of ideas.
Yeah, just going back because we watched both of them together. Her glasses are different too.
Yeah.
In the 2016 version, she had big round glasses. This one, these are more. They went more simplistic.
Mm-hmm.
I know we got to save money. We got to cut the budgets. You got to get more episodes out.
Exactly.
I don't necessarily dislike the new style because it still looks like it retains the same heart, the same soul. Mm-hmm. But I like the 2016 art style just a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a little bit more pencil, but it's still good, but not.
But compared to our styles of today, I'll take this any day.
I'm definitely going. It's coming in 2019 at Cartoon Network, so it's definitely coming.
You know what's so funny? I didn't realize it makes the infinity.
Yeah,
infinity number.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah,
the train.
Nice.
I wonder if this has happened. I know this is still super early. I wonder if this happened to other kids or other people went through this similar.
And they failed.
They failed, and maybe should go to a world where someone's like, I don't want to leave, and they like this world, and they're in that world. Maybe that happens too.
Yeah,
it seems like there can be a lot of
possibilities here. Yeah.
No, and also, what if she does get a bunch of companions, and now she feels like, well, if we complete all this, what happens to all of us now? Do we all?
Do you go into all worlds, or do you go back to where I'm at?
Yeah,
exactly. It's going to be. It definitely has cool sci-fi elements.
Yeah,
and I like that stuff.
Yeah,
because even in my mind, I can. I'm thinking of 1,000 stories.
That's why I just thought of that one about the people that might want to stay there.
But definitely 2019, checking this out. Cartoon Network seems to be at least trying new things.
Well, and also
pushing different boundaries.
This is pushing it in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a totally different leap from anything else, because, most people like playing it safe now with cartoons, like, oh, we don't want to make something crazy. This feels like, wow, this is really cool.
And really mentioned, if you ever saw the episode of Adventure Time with a train, it has that kind of feel to it. Except that's just all video games, but...
Yeah, that was a commentary. Yeah, that was a commentary on being stuck doing one thing that you like to do, but you'll throw your whole life away for it.
Yeah.
And so, I'm wondering if she might run into a situation like that, because what if you start having fun?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I like this fun life, but she has to remember, because it showed that she had parents... So she's going to try to get back home.
I was wondering when they were talking about, they had a fun joke about, I guess, parts, whatever. Yeah. It wasn't that bad. Did they enter another car? Was it actually a room? Was it actually one full of farts, or were they just saying that?
No, it was. It actually smelled.
So I'm wondering if they can manifest what they want too. Maybe that starts
because
to happen.
Such an odd thing to say, and then it actually happens.
Yeah. See, maybe that's that room you can manifest. Some of the rooms are like that.
Or maybe those robots control more than what
they think they do.
Yeah.
Or they don't realize it.
Yeah.
Maybe she first... See, we're all coming on in our own head. Maybe when she first found it, it was maybe one of the main people that controlled it, but then they forgot somehow, or the memories got wiped.
It's been so long.
They got wiped.
Yeah, or maybe the conductor made those robots to kind of make them sane, and then he lost them.
Yeah, lost them. Something happened, and now they're just...
we're just speculating.
Yeah. But, looks like a ton of fun. Cartoon Network, thank you for at least taking chances with things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I thought the camp one looked interesting, this looks way more interesting.
Because it has that sci-fi bent.
Yeah, and I love sci-fi.
Yeah.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.